This is a bread recipe I learned in Croatia from my sister-in-law, Bernardica Škrlec. First, you mix in some corn flour. I used polenta, but you can buy any kind of corn flour to mix in with some very, very hot water. You want to stir a lot and let it cool before you add your yeast mixture. Next, use lukewarm water. Make sure it's lukewarm and your hands are clean when you check it, with some yeast and some sugar. And let that sit so that it can bubble. And make sure your yeast works. When the yeast is ready, mix it together with the corn mixture into the stand mixer. Add 3 to 4 cups of flour into the stand mixer and let it do the kneading at the beginning. Add a tablespoon of salt. Add some oil into a clean bowl in which you will add your dough. Put your dough into that bowl. You can see this amount of space between the dough and the top of the bowl, and put it in the oven at a very, very, very low temperature and cover it. Or just keep it in a warm spot for about a half an hour. And then you see the dough raises, punch it down, and then let it rise again. Then it's ready to put onto the countertop that is well floured, so you can begin to knead it by hand. The most satisfying part of making bread, besides eating it and sharing it with others, is kneading it. Push hard while you knead for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Naučiš voljeti svoj život na njoj. Prvoj se lopti daš lako smesti, na kojoj piše jedinoj ljubavi mojoj. Oči sretne vide samo tvoje boje i bude onaj osjećaj u meni da zauvijek te volim. Moja želja to je, ja pjevam glasno, a ti samo kreni.
Once the dough is in the pans, let them rise again. Make sure you cover it with a clean cloth and let it be for about 30 minutes. At this point, then, preheat your oven to 400 degrees and put the bread inside for about 30 minutes. Check your bread after about 30 minutes and make sure it is browned, not just on the top, but the sides and the bottom. When it's browned, let it cool on cooling racks. Enjoy as you share with those you love. The following photos are pictures of bread at our house over the last couple of years that has been made either by myself or others in the family, and a brief story. My husband grew up in Croatia, and his parents never let them just throw out bread if it happened to get moldy. Instead, they would kiss the bread as a thank you for the sustenance received from the bread, and then instead of throwing it in the garbage, they would either give it to their pigs or put it out for birds. Bread is nourishment, sustenance, communion, and brings family together.